it's time for my weekly Feng Shui, astrology, and auspicious timing tip. We are entering into the second month of autumn in the Chinese calendar. In English, we call this the month of October. In Chinese metaphysics, we call it the dog month. So first, autumn is considered a season of metal. So this is actually very good for putting systems into place so that you can find some order in your business, obviously. So the dog month, or October, is mostly a yang earth element, which is very good for keeping us grounded. Now, in this very fiery monkey year, it's been quite volatile for many people. And so having that earth temper, that, earth puts out that fire a little bit, or fire turns into ash, if you will. So it just really does help give some relief to that real fiery explosiveness that's been happening this year. Now, the 12 animals of the zodiac also appear on the Chinese compass called the Lopan, and this is what we use to do analysis for Feng Shui, if you will. Now, the dog is one of the 12 in the zodiac. Now, this is located in the northwest sector, and another animal that's located there is the pig. So we see the pig and the dog located in the northwest. So today, I would like to concentrate on the northwest sector of your home or office, which, by the way, is also considered, the northwest is also a metal element as well. So first thing you may want to do is draw out a sketch of your floor plan and locate that northwest sector of your home or office. Now, the northwest sector of any building has so much meaning. So first, the northwest in the long-term baseline Feng Shui, because there's many different layers of Feng Shui. It's just like an onion skin, but we're just going to talk about what we can look at right now. So it's the northwest is considered the head of a household, a leader, the boss. Specifically, it means the man of the house, if you will, or man of the office, head of the office, if you will. And then it's also your brain and your intelligence. Now, let's take a look and observe what's in your northwest sector. Is it an office, a kitchen? Is it a bathroom? Or hopefully not in anyone's space that we're talking and listening to. Is it missing? When I say missing, that means that your building is not square or rectangle. And if it's the northwest sector that is missing, then some of those things that I just talked about would be missing as well. So what we want to do with the northwest sector is keep it in order, clear of clutter, if you will. And things are probably going to be happening pretty well in your life if you keep some order to it, or really take attention there. But if it's not kept in order, you're going to probably see some symptoms that are not showing up that are so favorable. So how important is this northwest sector anyway? Well, let me tell you about a client I had. I went to do a Feng Shui analysis of her home, and she had the northwest sector completely gone and missing from her floor plan. Now, she had 2 bouts of a brain tumor happen to her since she has occupied this residence, and she hasn't had any luck at all in keeping a boyfriend. And that was very important to her. So the thing that you really want to remember about the northwest, amongst other things, is brain and men of the house are going to be absent. Now, if you're a man and your northwest sector is missing of your home or office, then you're going to start seeing that maybe promotions are passed up, and you're traveling a lot because you just don't have an affinity with the building in which you're either living or working. Why? Because the northwest is missing and you can't connect with something that isn't there. So that's why we like to see squares or rectangular spaces in Feng Shui. So let's also look at the annual Feng Shui. Now, in 2016, there's a positive energy in the northwest called the moon. The moon is very beneficial for making money behind the scenes, untapping passive income opportunities. It's very good for entrepreneurs of coming up with innovative ideas. It's very good for creativity. Now, if you're a writer, this is going to be really great for you. So it's going to help you deliver better blogs, writing the content I'm talking about, web copy, training materials, and putting new twists on your proposals and things like that. So those are kind of the things that you want to think about the northwest sector. Now, the best way you can turn on the Northwest sector's positive energy and reap the benefits is to use that sector. Put a desk there, use a sitting area that you're going to actually be, using that Northwest sector to bring about some of the good that you want to bring in your life. Now, I'm going to make available to you the 2016 Fire Monkey compass, and you can get that at bit.ly/2016 power directions, and then you'll see the 4 good directions that are included there, including the Northwest today. So there's a lot more that's involved in the Northwest, but those are the things that I want you to really be looking at, as well as some of the pieces of the astrology as well. The dog and the pig are, as I said, we're in the Northwest, but if you have a dog or a pig in your chart, that's also going to indicate that those areas are going to affect you as well. So hopefully you have that in your floor plan and not missing. So if you want to see where if you have a dog or a pig in your chart, you can go to www.freebusinessastrology.com. Just enter in your birth information, and then that way you can see whether or not you would have a dog or pig in your mouth in your Northwest sector. It would be in the Northwest sector, but that's where you would show up in the house. So bottom line, the Northwest sector has so much to offer an entrepreneur, both baseline feng shui as well as that annual. So my suggestion is to keep it uncluttered and use that area as much as you can. You're going to have positive benefits for leadership, clarity of mind, and creative endeavors. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for joining in. Tune in next week for another exciting episode on Illuminating Feng Shui. And until next week, may good chi follow.